I'm adjusting to that transition. It's just really hard to, it's fucked up not being able to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If I want to just run to the corner store or something and get a beer or get a soda or something, bag of chips, I can't do that.
Before G-Unit ran in 2000s, before 50 Cent became the most feared rapper around, Eminem was dealing with something nobody prepared him for, and that was fame hitting way too fast. See, Eminem went from being a nobody, battling in Detroit basements, to becoming the biggest rapper on earth in less than 2 years once he signed with Aftermath, becoming the new superstar that took Dr. Dre's newly found label from just an idea to the biggest label here on the West Coast. And that kind of rise doesn't come clean. It comes with pressure, paranoia, expectations, and a spotlight so bright it'll blind everyone around it. And when Eminem blew up, he brought his crew along with him. D12. D12 wasn't just any old rap group. They were his brothers, his childhood friends, Eminem's foundation. Their debut album, Devil's Night, went straight to #1. But the pressure on Eminem was overwhelming.
Atmosphere of touring and the partying and things like that, and not being able to sleep and shit like that, it's hard. It's hard on the body. It ends up becoming, it ends up running you down.
The media framed them as Eminem's entourage, trying to play the homies. Despite having hits like Purple Pills and Fight Music, the press constantly focused on Eminem, sidelining the rest of the group like, come on now? D12 is dope, Proof, Kanai, Bizarre, all of them. Eminem felt responsible for keeping everybody safe, successful, and focused while managing his own superstardom. So, by 2002, Eminem wanted to expand Shady Records. Dr. Dre gave him that boost, gave him that look, and was like, look, I got my own label, Aftermath, now I want you to branch off, and I want you to start your own stuff. So, that's what he did. He started looking for a solo artist who could stand on their own 2 feet, someone with unshakable hunger, who didn't need a hand to hold into the spotlight. Meanwhile, in New York, 50 Cent is fighting for his life. Eminem's navigating megastardom, but 50 is dealing with total industry rejection. People at this time would say 50 Cent was blackballed, for a good reason: the street politics. 50 Cent called out real street figures in Queens, by name too, on tracks, like Ghetto Quran. Executives didn't want any involvement with this dude. With the real world tension surrounding him as well, the shooting in May 2000, 50 Cent was shot 9 times outside his grandma's house. The major labels viewed this dude as a high risk to invest in. Columbia Records was shook, so they dropped 50 Cent from the label.
Gave me $65,000 in advance. I had to negotiate a release with J&J, but Jam Master Jay got $50,000. The attorney that negotiated for me and worked the deal out through Columbia Records got $10,000. I had $5,000. I was still selling crack during the whole Columbia deal.
They shelved his debut album, Power of the Dollar, leaving him without a deal or financial backing. Man, it was cold. He wasn't just unsigned, he was blacklisted, blackballed across the major label system. And after surviving the shooting, 50 Cent retreated to Pennsylvania to regroup, rebuild, and lock himself down in the studio. And once he came back, he took over the streets independently. He dropped legendary mixtapes that was floating all over the city. 50 Cent is the future, No Mercy, No Fear, and then Guess Who's Back. These tapes flooded barbershops, bootleg stands, street vendors all across the East and West Coast. I had one of them mixtapes. He hijacked popular industry beats, turned diss tracks into radio hits, and proved he was unstoppable. 50 Cent's producer Sha Money and his manager Chris Lighty relentlessly was pushing his music around the industry. And when a copy of Guess Who's Back finally reached Eminem's manager Paul Rosenberg, he was a little bit hesitant at first, because he knew of 50 Cent's street ties and the legal trouble surrounding him. But Eminem didn't care. Eminem was like, bruh, put the tape in and turn it up. Started bumping Guess Who's Back. Eminem heard the hunger, the hooks, the charisma, that raw danger in bro's music. Eminem immediately told Paul, bro, get him on a plane. What are you doing? Eminem wasn't looking for a protege to mentor from scratch. Nah. He wanted an artist who was already seasoned, who had that raw street credibility, unmatched work ethic like his, star charisma, and a natural gift for writing hooks. 50 Cent checked every box. He could dominate the mixtapes while Eminem dominated the pop charts. They went hand in hand for Dr. Dre's overall umbrella. The first meeting, 50 Cent flew out to meet Eminem in person, famously wearing the bulletproof vest to the sit-down. There was no ego and none of the corporate fluff. Eminem welcomed him, validated his talent, and immediately flew him out to LA to meet Dr. Dre. And when Dre listened to 50 Cent's tape, he saw the potential right away, just like he did when he first heard Eminem's tape, and he began crafting beats customized for 50's flow. And after that, it was history in one move. 50 Cent went from being blackballed, a street artist, to the most anticipated voice in hip-hop. That's $1 million deal with Shady Records right there. Aftermath Entertainment, a joint signed venture that led to the birth of G-Unit. He signed Lloyd Banks, the punchline specialist, his homie Tony Yayo, and Young Buck, the street hustler from Memphis. Together, G-Unit turned mixtape releases into major commercial events. This is like the first time in rap history where mixtapes are starting to do more than albums. G-Unit flooded the streets with classic bootlegs and street anthems before the official album even dropped. So, in February of 2003, 50 Cent released the best album of all time, Get Rich or Die Trying. It exploded into a cultural phenomenon powered by iconic tracks like In the Club, Many Men, and 21 Questions. With Dr. Dre handling executive production and Eminem backing him completely, the album sold over 870,000 copies in the first week alone. This dynasty started in the late 80s with NWA, and now into the 2000s, the trio Eminem, 50 Cent, and Dr. Dre created an era of superstardom that ran the 2000s, making Eminem and 50 Cent legends in this rap game. It's your host from the West Coast, Nate Kusher. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. I'm out.